Hello, hello, welcome back. All right.
What happened?
Some technical issues with my Zoom account. Nothing to worry about.
I thought the class was over.
And you were so sad.
I
I
say,
know.
okay, time to sleep.
All right. Thanks for participating. You said bye-bye.
No.
All right. All right. So let's just wait for everyone to come back.
Was weird, right?
Had it happened to you before?
Just the application let me out to.
Yes, me too. I think that was my network, but not.
No, it's because of my Zoom account. Sometimes gets crazy.
Oh.
All right. So as we wait for everyone else to come back. Okay, so I took some notes from your discussion. Well, your discussions. Okay, so these are some of the ideas that you provided that we can improve. Okay, how do you think we can improve these ideas?
No.
Hello. I like go for. We have I like go for. What do you think this sentence is missing?
I like to go.
I like to go, right? We have a verb here. If we want to use another one, preposition to, right? So I like to go.
I think she's having some issues.
May. Yes, I'm having some issues with my Zoom account.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay, number 3. Oh, no, number 2. I thought I was bought the shoes on sale. So let me set this straight for you. This person was talking about a past experience. Okay, and he's referring to 2 experiences in the past, but he's focusing on the one that happened first. How do you think we can improve the sentence? It's like saying, pensé que había comprado los zapatos en oferta. I thought I was, but the shoes on sale. How can we improve this?
I thought I was going to fail.
Okay. How do you say había in English?
There was.
Was?
We have to use past perfect. Past perfect. Past perfect is a tense in which we use had and then the verb in the past participle form. So we say had bought, had bought. Repeat it with me.
How about?
Had bought.
But.
Had bought.
So we say,
Had
I thought I had bought. I thought I had bought. Repeat it with me.
I thought I had bought.
I thought I
I had
on sale.
bought the shoes on sale. Ah, but I didn't. Okay. Next, it depends on the humor I am. Okay, there's an expression that we can use. It depends on my mood. Yes, very good. Repeat it with me. It depends on my mood. It depends on my.
It depends on my mood.
Okay, perfect. Now, I'm thinking to buy. When we say I'm thinking, there's a preposition we always use. I'm thinking.
By. Without to.
We for sure have to eliminate sure, but there's a preposition we need to go there. I'm thinking about. And if we use about, the verb has to go in the gerund form. I'm thinking about.
Buying.
Very good. I'm thinking about listening to music after class. Okay. Next, they give me a price very expensive. This is in the past. So they
Gave me.
Gave me.
what?
A very expensive price.
Yes, very good. So one more time. They gave me
They gave me a very expensive
A
price.
very expensive price.
Okay, the adjective always goes first. Remember, the price was less than now. This is in the past. Okay, so the person was comparing prices from the past and from the present. So the price was
Lower.
lower. Very good than now. Okay, they want to get off all the inventory. I'm gonna give you a clue. This sentence is just missing one word. It's missing a word. They want to, how do you say deshacerse?
Get out.
Deshacerse. There's an expression. It's a phrasal verb.
Get away, or what?
Close. Okay, I'm gonna help you out with it. Get rid of. Get rid of. Have you heard it before? Get rid
Yeah.
of. All right. So we say get rid of. So repeat it with me. They want to get rid of all the inventory.
They want to get rid of all the inventory.
Now, I want to buy something for me.
For myself.
For myself. Okay, very good. Good job. Now, remember that in one of our classes, you guys had to write a text. Do you remember? Yes, and send it to my WhatsApp group. Remember that part? The text about shopping online. Remember that? No?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. So I have some observations over here. Okay. So this is what we're gonna do right now. We're going to take some time. Okay. But I guess I'll just copy paste it somewhere else. Okay, so. Now, these are some of the observations that I got from your pieces of text. Okay, I want you to analyze them and suggest some different ways to change them, to correct them. Okay, so this is a group practice. This is before we go ahead and check your presentations. So I'm going to send you this information to your chats right now, okay? So that you can compare them with your classmates. I'm sending you a Word file. I think it's better to work on it. Are you ready? Yes?
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes.
here we go. Okay, accept the invitations and here we go. Let's work all together in your observations.
Says chair.
Yeah, but it only appears Microsoft OneDrive, Google Drive, Caja, Documento.
Probably Majito, help us.
Yeah, just give me a
Thank
little
you.
more. I will try it.
How did you?
Thank you, Angela. Wow, great picture over there.
Yay, don't see that. Let me see.
You show us.
You have low battery.
Nice. Okay, that is the screen. Could you see it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Well, I think the first sentences it was in my paragraph.
The
So you know
article
what
gave
it's from?
us. The article gave us.
Gave.
That has to be on the past.
Yeah,
Gave us.
gave us some advice.
Due to there are many merchants that stole our information.
Yo sí quiero guardar una copia.
Doesn't fix me.
And money is is uncountable.
So due to their money, I think the order is it's bad because I think there are money that, no, there are merchants that there are money merchants. What is money merchants? Merchants, I don't know how do you say merchants or merchants?
Merchants.
Merchants.
Yes, merchant.
No, it's
Merchandise
okay.
and
Thank you, miss.
merchandisers. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
But what is money merchants?
Direction in our browser.
In our browser?
The direction. No, I think it's direction. It's for I don't know, like guidance.
Yes, it's not the way in our browser, or but I don't have the clear idea.
The link, or the link in our browsers, or the
yeah, the link in our browser.
I think so. Security of e-shops are vulnerably.
Security of e-shop.
No, it
is vulnerable.
Yeah, because you're talking about security.
Yes,
security of e-shops is vulnerable.
Yes, vulnerable.
Not vulnerably.
Exactly. Vulnerable, or somebody can steal. Somebody can steal your information.
Can steal your information.
Or somebody can steal your information. Correct. Because we are telling the paragraph in present. Information on your house. One advice. It's not one unbiased, it's an unbiased.
Yeah, unadvised.
Yes, unadvised. All those advice, all those.
I cannot see because I'm sharing my screen who else is in the group, but
what?
I cannot see who else is in the group, but because I'm sharing, but
oh, yeah.
but can somebody else read?
Is Silvita, Edwin, and Hector?
But I didn't understand.
But Hector is working.
I didn't understand the activity, Ernestino.
We
just have to correct, Silvita, the mistakes.
For example,
one advice is not.
What
because I think it was in la dirección web. Dirección web, the website in English. Okay. The word direction, dirección.
So, and then our
website in our browser.
Okay. Just like that?
The website in our browser, the website in the browser.
No. Okay. Security of page e-shops is are
security of e-shops are the security of e-shop are vulnerably blah blah.
Are
the C-shop, the security
is plural.
Shops are son vulnerables.
Security is plural or is singular?
It's singular.
So we say is or we say are?
Is.
So, okay. We were thinking about e-shops.
But the main focus is not the e-shop, but the security.
Okay, but and then not correct our idea.
For me, issue of security is vulnerability.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I agree. Totally agree.
Vulnerably is an adjective or is an adverb of manner? It explains the way you do something, or is it given a characteristic?
Okay, issue of security or issue of security. Is vulnerable. Like that?
Or red, yeah.
Vale, quiero ver. The article said that never used a credit card when you buy online.
I think that it says instead of said, it says.
Yeah, it says.
It said. The
Hey,
article, it said
With
never use.
No.
Or what?
Is
The
it recorded
article
speech
says.
or not?
No.
Is it
hola.
recorded speech?
Reported speech.
In reported speech, it has to say save.
They said.
The article said
You
Yeah.
never
Are you sure?
you never. The article
Yeah.
said
When you ask a request, do you remember the structure?
Ask.
Asked.
Oh, no, that's a question. Said is okay. But what is the next word to use?
To.
Okay.
say to.
The article said. No, but it would be the article said not to use.
Yeah, not to use.
Not to use.
The article said not to use a credit card when you buy
credit
online.
card. But I remember that the article said that you shouldn't buy with
If you don't feel secure of.
But if we use the word hacker, you know it's someone that can steal information using codes and things like that in your computer.
It's more specific.
Yeah, it's yeah. And this one is in your house. I thought.
I know. Okay.
Read the next one.
Okay. You have the risk
Don't get
of
nervous.
being stolen. Mhm.
You have the risk.
You got the risk.
Uy, el guaro suena ahí.
No, it is just water.
Tráiganos agua, hombre.
Water loca.
Por loco.
Crazy
Yeah.
water.
Yeah, crazy water.
Yeah. That one is for next Friday. Today is Wednesday, so nope.
Uy. But it's
Niño,
getting
okay.
closer.
Control yourself.
What's up?
Tiene este.
Okay, now remember the aim of this activity is to help us all speak in a better way. So, and identify the possible areas of opportunities that we have. Now, the article give us some advices. What do you guys think are the observations here?
It has to say the article gave us.
Okay. Gay.
No, it gives with S.
The two options are okay. Now, it depends on the context.
Okay.
If you say, okay, the article gives us some recommendations, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you're using simple present. Or if you want to refer to it as something in the past, the article gave us, like referring to something that you already did, right? I just read the article. That's good. Okay, but we need to conjugate the verb. We need to conjugate it. Now, I'm going to give you another clue. What's wrong with this word? What's wrong with this word?
Without S.
Because it is an uncountable noun. So advice is not countable. So I can never say 1 advice, 2 advices, 3, 4, 5. No, that's uncountable, like the word money, like the word time. Okay, so how do I pluralize advice? Can you help me? How can I make the word advice plural?
With some.
Some advice, okay. Another one? Do you know another way to pluralize it?
A few advice.
Few is countable. So we say pieces of advice. Okay, repeat it with me. Some advice.
Some advice.
Some advice.
Pieces of advice. Pieces.
Pieces of advice.
Pieces of advice.
Okay. Due to there are money merchants that stole our information. What observations do you have? Come on, tell me.
What is the meaning of money merchants?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The person who wrote this paragraph, what is a money merchant? I think the person wanted to say comerciantes. Okay. Just wanted to say comerciantes, all right? Merchants. Okay. But this is not the main, this is not the problem. Okay.
Yeah. Then you have to try. Do there are merchandise that
Merchandise.
want to stolen?
Wants to steal.
Want to
Oh,
steal?
what's the matter over here? This verb is in the in what tense? In the past. And we never use can with the past, right? So the verb is steal, right? Okay. And I'm going to help you out with this expression here. Due to. What is due to? What does it mean in Spanish?
A pesar.
Debido a.
Ok. Cuando usted quiere usar debido a, va a ocupar un nombre. Due to the rain. Oh, I couldn't go to the picnic due to the rain.
Due to merchandising in this case, so.
Okay. So, due to merchandisers, okay, that
wants to steal
our information. Okay, the direction in our browser, there is one word that we have to change from this sentence.
Website.
Link or website, the website in our browser.
The website.
Not the word I'm looking for.
On.
Link.
Could be. Is direction okay? Like one direction?
No, because direction. Direction is like address.
The link.
It's the address. The address or the link. Yes, we can say the link. Good. Security of e-shops is vulnerably.
E-shop security is vulnerable.
Okay, we can change e-shops security, right?
Vulnerable.
It's vulnerable.
Yes.
Vulnerable. Okay. Vulnerable. All right. Very good.
But if you, because e-shops is in plural, I think is e-shop security are.
You want to pluralize security?
No, shops.
Say it in
E-shops.
Spanish.
No,
Say it in Spanish.
instead,
No. Because e-shops.
Say
Shop,
it in,
I think e-shops is in plural, not.
say it in
en
Spanish.
vez, en vez de decir is, should be are.
Oh,
No,
say it in Spanish then. Say it in Spanish.
because you're talking about the security and it's
Mhm.
singular.
La seguridad de los e-shops. Es que e-shop is in plural to me, I
Yes.
thinking.
But security is not countable. And the main idea of my sentence is security, not the e-shops.
Okay.
See? So it's saying la seguridad de los e-shops is vulnerable. Okay. The next one.
Okay.
Or somebody can stole. Somebody can steal, right? Your information. On your house.
In your house.
Awesome. One advice.
An advice.
And advice.
An advice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Advice.
Some
No.
Some advice.
Uncountable.
Advice.
Some advice. Okay. All right. Now, all those advices.
All those advice.
But those is plural.
There is no, yeah.
All advice.
All advice.
All those pieces of advice.
Awesome. Very good. Pieces of advice. Very good. Very good. Okay. All right. We're working together to help each other. All right. So here we go. The article said that never use a credit card when you buy online. How can we arrange this?
The article said never to.
Said never to. Okay. Said never to what? Never to. What's the verb? To use, right? A credit card when you buy online.
Yes, to use.
Okay. You have the risk of being stolen. What do you understand when you read this sentence? What do you understand?
Que tiene el riesgo de ser
que va a ser
robado.
raptado.
For me, the wrong word is stolen because it's robbed.
Robbed. Very good. Okay. Yes, because someone steals you, somebody takes you to somewhere else, right? Okay, robbed. Okay, somebody takes something from myself. The article brings us some advice. The article, simple present.
Bro.
Oh, we can say brought. We can say brought in the past. Present.
Give. Bring.
We say brings us. Brings us. Read it with me. The article brings us some advice.
The article brings us some advice.
Brings us some advice.
Brings us. Brings us. Connected.
Brings us.
Brings us.
Brings us.
Brings us.
Awesome. Awesome. It's very important to read very careful all the information. This is an order matter. How can we arrange it? The article. It's very important to read what? To read
all the information.
All the information very carefully.
Good. Very
carefully.
Carefully. All right.
Double L.
Okay. Let's see. Before decide to buy something, before, what do we do to the verb when we use before?
No. Before to?
You have to put a noun. Before you decide.
Good. Before you decide. But if I don't want to say before you decide, and I want to say before, and I want to use the verb, what do I have to use before?
In infinitive.
Put it in
before to.
Deciding.
ING.
Before deciding.
Right? Before deciding, you see? Before deciding. This is the gerund form. Okay. To not have problems, to not have problems.
To not.
Oh, I just gave you the answer. Okay.
Yeah.
To not have problems. All right. Okay. Problems. Okay. How can we buy with credit? Okay, this is not a question. This is a sentence. How can we rearrange it? It's like saying, el artículo te explica cómo puedes comprar con tu tarjeta de crédito. It's not a question.
How to buy?
How?
To buy.
You could buy.
But I want to use this verb. I want to use this verb.
How you can.
How we can buy.
How we can, because it's not a question, it's a sentence. It's better if it doesn't be public, sorry. It's better if it doesn't be public. What's the matter here? Is doesn't be correct?
It's better if it's not in public.
If it's...
It's better if it is not public.
Public. Negative form of the verb be is isn't, right?
Isn't.
Or it isn't. Okay. The article explain about 10 tips.
Explaining.
Explains. Explains or explained. Okay. Explains 10
tips.
You reference to.
You refer.
And this was not a grammar issue, just pronunciation. Empire. Okay. Empire. Okay, very good. Very good. All right. So these are some basic rules that I know you know, but we need to be careful when we're speaking. Okay, this is a matter of an exercise. Try to remember it. What am I saying? It's okay. 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 Try to analyze what you say. Okay, in detail, because you guys speak great English at this point. So there are just a few details we have to work on, like this one. Look, this one. Okay, this one is not. It's not countable. It's uncountable. So try to remember every time you feel like saying advices. Remember, oh, I can't pluralize this one. And the verbs, right? Simple present, simple past. Focus on the tense you're talking, you're speaking in. Okay, so I'm gonna send you. Yes, tell me.
I have a question. How can we improve that details? Because in my case, I don't know every mistake in that case. How what is the best way to improve that details?
The best one is, first of all, is acquiring vocabulary. Okay, for example, like this one. All right. There are groups of words that we need to know. If you know the difference between words, you know how to use them. Now, if you ask me about developing ideas, writing your ideas is good.
Okay.
Just to give you an example, diaries. Take a piece of paper and you write how your day went today. Okay, or write about an idea, your opinion. What do I think about stray dogs? And then you start writing your idea. And after you finish, analyze it. And then you say, I think this doesn't sound good, or I think this is great. Okay. And I can help you with that part. If you decide to go ahead and start writing a piece of information, you send it to me, I can check it, and this could be part of your practice. Writing, reading goes hand in hand, and that helps you a lot to improve your ideas. Also, I'd never recommend listening to music, but I recommend watching stuff in English, series or documentaries, okay, in English. That's great practice as well. This is little by little, okay. I always try to get your small details to help you as much as I can. I don't want you to feel like I am correcting everything you say. The main purpose of me doing this is to help you speak even better than you already do, all right?
All right.
Okay, so let's see. So let's go ahead and start with your presentations. What are your presentations about? Remember from yesterday?
No. About
Good one,
someone
good one.
that was successful.
A
Person successful.
person, yes, businessman. All right, so we had some groups. Who would like to volunteer and be the first one? Oh, don't you guys trip. Sit down, sit down. Come on, easy, easy. Hold your horses, all right. Do you like, yes?
A group, or well.
A crew, yes, a crew. The whole crew is speaking about this person. Do you like to go with victims?
Teacher, but we select one person.
Just
We
one?
select two. No, we select two persons.
You selected two.
Yeah. We
Okay.
select Warren
No.
Buffett and Carlos Slim.
Oh, two people. All right. You're saying that you selected only one person to talk about?
Yes,
Oh.
I understood that. I understood that
yes.
yesterday.
Yes, one person. And the whole group explains the life of this person or how this person became successful. Yes. So who would like to go first? Victims? I think we're going by victims. Let's see. We're going to start with Ronald. Who's in your group?
Is Ernesto Cruz.
Yes.
Who else? Who else is there?
Silvia Hernandez.
Sylvia.
Héctor Arenales.
Hector. Who else?
Jonathan Ramos.
Jonathan. Okay, so go ahead. Okay, tell me about this successful business person. Who is it?
Okay, it's about Louis Vuitton.
Okay, so you guys have Louis Vuitton. All right. Go ahead.
Let me check out. Okay, but we select one person that explained
Who
about.
explain the topic? Who is this person? You. No, or someone else.
Ronald, if you want, I can start.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
But put in the first slide. We chose that person, teacher, because we was talking about this is one of the most successful business that we find, because at the beginning the biography said that they start during the Second World War, and his father was really poor. He coming from a really poor family, and at the beginning he started to working like an assistant from the person who worked with the leather, and he learning about that. He learned about that profession, and then he started to creating the first special piece of a letter. I don't know how to say baul in English.
Okay, it's a chest.
Is a sorry?
It's a chest.
It's a chest?
Yes, chest. So you can call it chest.
He create the first chest, and the people really like that creation, and then he is starting to creating more, but he works for another person. But when he saw that working really well, he decided to start working independently, and that's the way that this company started.
All right. So he was really determined to change his way of living, because you said he used to be underprivileged, and then he learned an occupation.
Yes,
get
he
started.
learned. Yes, he learned an occupation, and his father was a farmer, and his mother was like a ama de casa.
A housewife? Okay. All right.
Housewife. Mhm.
Wonderful. Okay, very good, very good. All right.
Okay, I will continue. The strengths are rich history and culture, superior craftsmanship, largest luxury brand with exclusivity, strong presence in leading commercial hubs. This person, as Sylvia said before, uh, created a very strong, well, at the very beginning it was not as strong like it is now, but nowadays it competes it well, it's as good as other brands that rich people wear. So this man knew how to handle this business and make it grow as big as it is now. It has so much presence in many countries, because when we were talking and selecting the people that we wanted to talk, we were also reading that it's not just in the United States, it's international. Let me see. Weaknesses. Limited customer and increased in debt burden base. Uh, well, about limited customers, as you heard before, not all the people can reach these things that the brand sells, because it's too expensive. So it's very limited to the people to the rich of people, because not all the people have enough money to buy the clothes and all the stuff that they sell.
How nice. I really like the fact that you were able to show the SWOT over here with all the details it includes. And like you said, did you guys know about this person before you researched about him?
I didn't. I think only Silvita knew.
Only
Well,
women.
I think Ronald
No.
too, but I didn't.
Well, his products are extremely expensive. Most likely, just artists or stars or famous people are able to buy them. But there are some other people who are able to buy them as well. Like in El Salvador, you will see people buying them because they're able to pay for the original price, or because they got some bargains as well. So
Teacher, but in Variedades Genesis, maybe.
yeah, but they are able to buy them. That's the matter. Yes. Okay. You know what? You just reminded me of a childhood experience I have with this brand. When I was a child, I was like 10 years old, and somebody gave me a bag from this brand, and I didn't like it because I thought it looked like it was for a younger girl, like for someone who was 6 years old or so, and I gave it away, and I realized what I had given away until I grew up, and nowadays I'm like, why did I give it away? It was an expensive purse, but I was very silly. I was very silly to do that. All right. Okay, guys, great job. Very good, very good. Very good job.
This is the last slide when we have to show the brand position. That is the number one with the most value players on the luxury market. The amount is in billions. For example, Louis Vuitton have 28.51 billions US dollars.
That's a lot.
Mhm.
Wow, so it's even on top of Dior, and Dior is a great brand. All right. Very good, very good.
Okay, that's all.
Wonderful job, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate the time you
Okay.
took into researching all this information so that you would be able to provide it here in class. All right. So you get to decide who goes next. Who goes next, Ronald? Just say the name of a person.
I don't know.
Anyone who's not in your group.
Let me check. The group of Janet.
Janet, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's in your group?
Oscar, Luis, Marvin, and George.
And me?
And
No.
Angela. I'm sorry, Angela.
Who are you talking about?
Okay, I'm gonna share. Well, we are going to talk about Richard Branson. He is one of the richest person in London in the United Kingdom. We were talking about we're going to talk about some of his biography timeline. He was born in London, England, on July 18th in 1950. Well, when he was a child, he has a lot of troubles about his eyes. He suffered dyslexia, and for that reason, he didn't understand letters, the order or numbers, and it has a lot of troubles in his school. And he usually had deficit to attention, and in his entire life he had a lot of troubles about his problems with his eyes. But now he is the 12th richest person in the UK because he has you will going to know about his businesses. Explain about with my classmates.
Okay.
So because of the troubles that Janet explained before, at the age of 16 years old, he launched his first company that sells Christmas trees, but this don't have any success. Then he started to launch a magazine named Student that he didn't sell to the people, but instead he covered the cost for the magazine with advertising. So this permit him to give the magazine to the people by free. Then he started to create a company. Before the Virgin Atlantic Airline in 1984, he started the Virgin Group Record, the Virgin Record, with artists that that sold record for an artist considered less than the high street outlets. Then eventually he started a record shop in Oxford Street, In 1971, he questioned in condition with the selling records that had been declared export stock. In 1970, he created the Virgin Group and founding the company that started to grow up in different kind of industries, like Virgin Atlantic Airlines in 1984. And in 1999, he started the Virgin Mobile. And right now, the last company that he created was the Virgin Galactic, that goes to offer travelers to tourists in the space. This company started in 2004.
In addition to Luis mentioned, Richard Branson, when he had 16 years old, he quit the school and he focused on his businesses. And in that time, in that age, he started to many businesses in several types of businesses that he started.
What a multitasker he is.
What?
Yeah, one of the things that also, what do you say, teacher, please?
He's a multitasker. He has like different businesses over there going on.
He's a multitasker, and also give the ¿cómo se dice? How do you say? Motiva. He motivates he motivates to their employees, to his employees, to grow up, to just not to keep him to be an employee, but to be an entrepreneur also.
All right.
That's why the next slide explained that one of the secret, one of the thought that he has to reach successful. Happiness is the secret ingredient for a successful business. If you have a happy company, it will be invincible. I investigate why he said so, and also he paid very well to their employees.
How nice. I had no idea about this person before you talked about him. And it's really cool to hear that someone who is a very powerful person regarding a business, right? To have this way of thinking. And what calls for my attention is this business he has going on. You said space tourism, right? I had no idea this was real, or like it was going on already.
He also when he contracted a new employees, he gives 9 advice. Could you pass the other slide, Janet, please? He gives this 9 leadership skill in order to understand that the business leader are the people charged with inspiring and motivating the workforce, not just merely organizing and monitoring productivity, as much as the company do its business. As such, there are a number of qualities that also he's a sir right now. Sir Richard Branson looks for his employees. Here is a list of quality and attribute that he looks for. The ability to think different, and this motivate to improve every time, and looking for improving ideas. An eye for the talent, in order that the employees contract people with talent that increase or improve their business. Positive company culture, the ability to delegate, willingness to listen and learn, a hand-on approach, make decisions and move on from mistakes, attention to details, and passion of the job. With this skill, Richard Branson guaranteed that the leadership is going to build more successful people.
What a smart and nice person he must be. Like the ability to delegate tasks is very, very crucial when working with a big team of people. All right. This is wonderful, guys. Are we having any more information about this, man?
I don't remember if there are another slide. I think so.
No, but Brigitte and Oscar can add something else.
Would you like to add something else, guys? Brigitte and Oscar?
Yes, I read he has a lot of problem with his health. He had anxiety. Ansiedad.
Anxiety.
Anxiety. And because he had a lot of pressure in his life, right? And that's why he get a lot of illness in the past of the years. He had a lot of exit in his life, but at the same time, he had that problem in his health.
Oh, okay. That's very sad to listen to. All right.
Adding, as Brigitte said, also Richard Branson has a brand named Virgin Records that's also called Virgin Megastone. So he was a really good businessman because he didn't focus just only one kind of business. He also has a company for records. So that's what can I add about Richard Branson.
Awesome, guys. Wonderful job. Very good research. Thank you very much for sharing this with us. All right. Are we missing any other groups? We're missing a third group, right? Because I'm not sure if like everyone's is here and we have very big groups. No more groups? Okay. I'd like to give you. Oh, tell me. Herman.
Teacher.
Tell me.
I am not in a group because yesterday I couldn't come to the class, but could I prepare my presentation for tomorrow?
Sure. This was a class activity. It's not evaluated. This was a matter of developing some ideas about someone who was successful. But you can get your chance to talk about someone tomorrow for sure. Okay. And I'm aware you were busy yesterday and that's why you were not here. Don't worry. Okay. I'd like to give you some general feedback. Okay. Pronunciation of regular verbs. We need to focus a little bit more, and this is for everybody, okay, in general. The verbs decide, start, okay, and this one, create. How do they sound in the past? Oh, and investigate. Investigate. How do they sound in the past? Decide in the past?
Decided.
Investigate. Not decided.
Decided. Okay, so this is in the past, right? Okay. Now, this one, how does it sound in the past?
Started.
Okay, we can say started if the marked T sound is what you prefer, or we can say started with a, like this, started. Repeat it with me. Started. Or started. Okay, how do we pronounce create in the past?
Created.
Investigate in the past?
Investigated.
Sounds like this. Okay, very good. Okay, now, okay, I heard he coming from, and we say he comes from. Okay, repeat it with me. He comes from. Okay, I heard by free, and we say for free. Okay. I heard when he had 16 years old, and we say when he
was
16, right? And I also heard, okay, grow up. Grow up, remember, it's just for the stages of life of a person. You grow from a child to a teenager, from a teenager to an adult, from an adult to an elder person. Okay, now the verb we're looking for here, to grow. Oh, this is a random example. You want to grow as a person. You see, to grow as a person. Okay, grow. And then, okay, there's this verb, hire. I'm pretty sure you see it every day in call center ads. Hire. We want to hire you. We want you in our team. Hire. So we can say, he hires. Repeat it with me. He hires new.
He hires new
Employees. Listen, employees. Good. Employees. Very good. And the last one. Well, I think we can go ahead and remain like this. Oh yeah, this one. Pronunciation right? Anxiety. Anxiety. Okay.
Anxiety.
And the word families we checked yesterday. So we say, he is a success or successful man. Successful man. Oh, I want to reach what? I want to reach
success.
Good. Okay, very good. So these are all the details, observations from your presentations. Great jobs, guys. You did a great job. And I'm very happy with the result. I know it's not easy to talk about what you understand, to give your opinion in front of a crowd of people, because even though we're not in a classroom, looking at each other physically, but it's the same experience. We are with real people through a computer. Okay, so that's gonna be it for today's session. I'm gonna take your attendance and I'm gonna let you go. Okay, Hector Arenales.
Yes, I'm here, teacher.
Ernesto Cruz.
Here.
Jorge del Cid. Jorge. I don't remember if Jorge was here. And
I think he sent a message.
He sent a message. Okay, let me check.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he has a work.
All right. Okay. All right. So let's see. Karina Escobar is not here today. She sent me a message. Janet Estrada.
Here.
Okay. Edwin Fabian.
Hello.
Okay. Jesus working in Miami. Martin Flores.
Here.
Ronald Garcia.
I'm here, teacher.
Marvin Hernandez. Marvin.
Here, teacher.
Silvia Hernandez.
I'm here, teacher.
Luis Lara.
Here.
Georgina Lopez.
Here.
Jonathan Ramos is.
I am here, teacher.
Here, okay. Salvador Rauda.
Here I am.
Ángela Renderos.
Here I am.
Germán Rivera. Germán.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Oscar de Jesus Rivera.
Hi.
And Maria Jose Salvador.
Yes, I'm here, teacher.
All right, guys. Thank you for joining the session. See you tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Have a great night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.